All right, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, before we dive into this lesson, giving our honor and our glory and our praise is due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakadash, Dabah's great master and other apostles will teach you well. Peace and salutations to those for elected, scattered abroad, like the other nations, Shalom. And a Shalom to the sincere Akim that's out there making a body a living sacrifice by going out there on the highways and byways and proclaiming the word of Yahweh, Yahushua. Okay, keep doing so to those that may be. Okay. And a shalom to the sincere Aquatum that's out there. Refs of their husbands being upheld at rest. Keep doing so to those that may be. Okay. So this lesson is entitled, "The Serpent is Coiling Around His Prey." Okay. Reason being for this lesson because this devil is now implementing these new laws, these new ways of living. Okay. And basically this devil is slowly, and it's all through the power of Yahweh Yahushai, okay, slowly implementing the seer, okay, implementing the mark of the beast, okay, because when there are talks or articles about these things, okay, these things are bound to happen, okay, all right, so it says, biometric and digital identity solutions for TSA pre-check members. Okay, it said discovery new technologies for a faster. Let me put my phone in airplane mode. It said discovery new technology for a faster, easier travel experience. Biometric and digital forms of identity enables the passenger to seamlessly, securely transmit identity information using biometric at the select TSA checkpoints. A TSA continues to integrate new technologies for, hold on, it says, so let's read this. It says, travelers must present alternative physical ID if requested by TSA. Participation in these pilots is optional. Right, so they say it's optional now, but soon it's going to be made mandatory. That's it, okay? And it says your photo will be taken if you participate during the evaluation periods. Your photo and limited biographic information and will be shared with DHS Science and Technology Directorate to evaluate the technology effectiveness. Please notify a TSA officer if you do not wish to participate, would like to receive standard identification screening. Right, so this devil basically trying to make these things seem as if it's optional. But guess what? It's going to be soon made mandatory, okay? It's going to be no way around it, okay? All roads leads to the MOTB, okay? It's going to be made mandatory, whether you like it or not, okay? Continue reading. It says, as TSA continues to integrate new technologies for a faster, easier travel experience, we collaborated on several innovative digital identity initiatives which work in place of the physical ID or boarding pass. Be sure to follow the steps set up and activate your selected digital identity solution before your trip so it is ready to present at the TSA checkpoint. Look for your preferred airline to device marker below to find out more. It says biometric identification. Opt in at select airports to participate in the TSA pre-check touchless identity solution program during check-in with participating airlines. Store your participation preference, TSA pre-check, KTN, and passport number in the airline's mobile app. By opting in, your identity can be verified without presenting a physical ID at a bag drop, the security checkpoint, and at the boarding gate. Right, so it's going to be a app that you can use to be able to have your passport and your identification on one app, okay? And hey, what's this leading to? Okay, the MOTB, because all your it's gonna be your wallet, okay, your ID, your driver's license, okay, your passport, your checking, your money, Okay, all going to be on one central device. Okay, which they are doing these pre-runs. Okay, which they are doing it with that mobile apps. Soon it's going to be on a rice size, a grain of rice size device with all your information stored on it. Okay, which this devil is slowly hinting at it. Okay, by doing these test runs, seeing how it is, see how easy it is to get people to get involved with these things, and soon it's going to be made mandatory because they make these things optional first, then made mandatory. Okay, it's all a test run. Okay, it says mobile driver's license. It says add your state issue eligible driver's license or identification card to your phone's digital wallet. Present your ID at selected TSA pre-check checkpoints by tapping your phone or linked device. Your phone will be taken by the TSA reader at security to proceed to screening. You must still carry your physical ID as needed. Okay, so hey, your driver's license is going to be on this app. Okay, so hey, it's all roads leading to the mark of the beast. Okay, Apple Wallet users, Google Wallet users, Utah mobile driver license through the Get Mobile ID. Right, so all these things, all your identification is going to be on one app. Soon be made onto the CHIP digital identification. It says download a TSA approved digital ID app to your mobile device. Scan your state issued driver's license or state ID at select TSA pre-check checkpoints. Scan the app issue QR code. Your phone. A photo will be taken by the TSA reader at security to process to screening. You must still carry your physical ID as needed. TSA currently accepts for limited testing and evaluation purposes. Delta Airlines biometric facial identification, Maryland state issued mobile driver's license, and Get and identification cards in Google Wallet. Get mobile driver's license. The following states issued mobile driver's license and identification cards in mobile wallet at the airports below: AZ, Arizona, Colorado, Georgia, and I think that's what's the MD? Kind of, let me find it on the map. What kind of shit? It's Slovakia. I think MD is Maryland. Maryland. Okay, Maryland. Okay. I was kind of confused there. I thought that said Mo. Okay, Maryland. Okay. So it says participating in airports. If you want to read upon that to see if they are participating in these airports near you, be free to look at it yourself. But hey, this is just to show you that hey, all these things are coming to pass, man. Okay, the test runs that they are doing is just a precursor to what they are going to implement soon. Okay, because all roads going to lead to the mark of the beast. Okay, all roads. Okay, no ifs and buts about it. Okay, soon there is going to be. Okay, now there's an app where you can put your driver you can put your driver license on here. This app. Okay, so like you get pulled over, you don't gotta reach into your wallet. You can just, if you double click, if you got an iPhone, you can double click your power button to bring down your card. Soon you're gonna be able to have your driver's license on there and everything. Okay, but soon they gonna put it on a rice grain size device, and it's gonna literally be in your hand, and all you have to do is just go to the thing, the RFID reader, boop. And there you go. You got your item, or you are identified. Okay, your health insurance is going to be on it. Every single information that you have is going to be on this because it's going to be linked with your Social Security. Okay, your Social Security card going to be within this device as well, man. So all these roads lead to the RFID, man. RFID CHIP. Okay, so without further ado, because this is just all prophecies coming to. This is just a prophecy being ready to come to pass because hey, the Lord is finna bring this place down. That's why the MOTB is being made manifest. Okay. Second Ezra chapter 9 and verse 1. He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, when I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Right. So, hey, we got to measure the time diligently within itself, because, hey, we seeing the things, we seeing the prophecies coming to pass, and we are seeing some prophecies about to come to pass. Okay. Just reading that article, that just goes to show you they already got forerunners or precursors already set in stone for what they really trying to implement into the society. Okay. Verse 2, once again we're reading this. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Right, the Lord is visiting this place, okay, by destroying things, by making these prophecies come to pass. Okay. Verse 3, Therefore when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and end, and the end is manifest. Right. So, the end is being manifest before our very eyes. We seeing that they are implementing these digital IDs, man. Okay, where it can be on, it's going to be optional as an app. Then soon it's going to be made mandatory as a rice grain sized device. Okay, and those that got ears to hear and understand of what a rice grain device is, you should understand what we're hinting at. Okay, which is the seal. Okay, so the end is being manifest. Okay, the Lord's proclaimed this prophecy. He gave this prophecy unto John the Revelator on the island of Patmos, okay, to give to us, to warn us of what's to come, okay, because the Bible is written in code. Not everyone is going to understand what the mark of the beast is, but only the elect, okay. All right, so that's it on that. Let's get the book of Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3. I'm gonna start at verse 2, and it says, "And the Lord," let me see what I got on here in my notes so I can. Yeah, okay. Come. It's Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 2 through 3. And it says, "And the Lord answered me and said, Write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it." Right? What is the vision? These prophecies. Verse 3, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come and will not tarry." Right. So that vision is for the appointed time. Okay. Hey, the MOTB is going to come to pass, whether people want it to come or not, because it's going to happen in our lifetime. Okay. Because our people, the Israelites, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, those that don't have the faith of Yahweh Yahushai, or having the faith in Yahweh Yahushai, okay, they think this place got 20-some years left. Okay, Jake planning trips years away. Okay, not realizing that the independent doom is on his way. Okay, all right. Not saying you going off for, wanting to go on a trip, but you always got having your mind like, hey, shit can go left anytime when the Lord wanted to. Okay, so not saying you going off for going on a trip. No. All right. But you got to measure the time diligently within itself. Okay. All right. Because, it says, but at the end it shall speak. Okay. How is it going to speak? By it actually happening. Okay. Because, none of these prophecies that the Lord proclaimed or prophesied failed. Okay. They all came to pass, man. Okay. When the Lord said we was going to go into Egypt again by ships, where we at now? That prophecy came to pass. Okay. The Lord isn't a man that he shall not lie. Okay. All right. Verse 4, "Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith." Right. And who is this? His soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. This is talking about Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Okay. Because, what he is doing, he's like that serpent. Okay. He's still that same serpent from the garden, okay? But hey, now he's slowly coiling around his prey. And who is the prey? You people, okay? And you so-called blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans, hey, he has you on the top of his menu, okay, to prey on, okay? Slocky. I don't know what the hell that was, man. But, man, he have you so-called blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans on the top of his menu to basically to suffer, okay? Because when a snake is about to eat his prey, a constrictor snake, okay, what it does is circle around his prey, okay. First it bites his prey. That's what this devil did. He bit y'all, okay. Once he bit you, okay, now you can't move, okay. He got you by your ankle, he got you by your hand, wherever, okay. Now here comes the coiling process, okay. When a snake coils around its prey, it's to do what? To hold it still and to do what? To choke the life out of it, okay? Because that's what this devil is going to do, okay? We're reading this. Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell and as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Right. So when a snake coils itself, is bringing everything into one circle. Okay, it slowly tights. It's slowly tight. It makes it's like it. And when it coils and it tight, it makes itself tight around its prey. It does it to the point where it can't breathe no more. Okay, you trying to look for a way out. Okay, knowing Jake always trying to find a way out. But hey, the Lord making it to the point where either you gonna rely on Him. Okay, you're going to rely on the power source, which is Yahweh, while Yahweh Shai, or you're going to rely on this devil, okay, to get you out of the situation, okay? And you better choose wisely, because if you choose wrongly, hey, that can cost you your life, man, okay? That can cost you your life, okay? Because guess what? The Lord is going to make it, hey, the Lord finna bring down that hammer, man. And those that say they serve Him, hey, it's going to show in that day, okay? So, hey, just to show you that this devil, man, he is coiling around his prey. Okay, he already bit y'all. Okay, you simple-minded people, you simple-minded Babylonians, he already bit y'all by the poison. Okay, what is his poison? His philosophies. Okay, all right. Now, going into Psalm chapter 58. Okay, let's get Psalm chapter 58 verse 3. And it says, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they're born, speaking lies. Right. Hey, they are speaking these lies, telling you, hey, it's optional, you know, but they don't put it in there for right now. Okay. But soon it's going to be made mandatory. What's going to be made mandatory? The C-hip is going to be made mandatory. Okay. And it's basically this devil's what? His poison. Okay. Verse 4. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the death adder that stop at the ear. What is his poison? His philosophies, his ways of living, his devices. Okay, because once this devil gets you, okay, with his C-hip, okay, now that's when your death is coming. Okay, what does that death mean? Okay, hey, your death and destruction is coming by what? The so-called, not the so-called, but the thermonuclear missiles. Okay, they are coming. Okay, because hey, once you take that, okay, that's it, man. Ain't no coming back. Okay, you made your covenant with Esau, Edom, and guess what? You gonna have to die to death. Okay. All right, we're reading it again. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the death adder that stop at the ear. Right. So hey, this devil already bit y'all. Okay. Now his poison with his lifestyle, his philosophies is seeping in, and now he's making y'all suitable to be devoured. Okay. Because when this poisonous serpent bite its prey, okay, after it bites you one time, it just waits. It waits until you get weak enough, okay? What you people on this in this si- on this in this place are weak minded. Okay, he bit y'all by telling you lies, by telling you, oh, you gonna need this because if you don't take this, you ain't gonna be able to do this. If you don't do this, you ain't gonna be able to do that. Okay, that's weak minded. Okay, that's because this devil bit you with his poison. Okay, he poured his poison into you people's minds to make y'all really really gullible and susceptible to his new world order. Okay, gradualism. Okay, this devil slowly puts things in your face and puts them in your face to so many times that it looks normal. Okay, so what you think this devil going to do with the sea hip? He's going to continue to put these things in your face to make it seem like it's normal. Okay, you see it worked with the jabby jab or the yab yab, man. Okay, you see it worked. Okay, they kept telling you it's mandatory. You need to get this. You need to get it. If you can't get it, you can't work. If you don't do this, you ain't gonna get paid. Okay, or if you don't get this, you ain't gonna get the job. Okay, that's this devil's poison. That's this devil's trap. Okay, all right. So that's it on that. Cause hey, the times we coming into, okay, it's going to get real hard. Okay, that's why we are trying to warn you, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, of the times to come. Okay, because things are going to get severely bad for the Israelites. Okay, and this devil going to go about it by destroying his own people as well. Okay, so don't think for a second this devil don't got things planned out already. All right, so let's get this, Daniel 12 and verse 1. And it says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. Right. What is that book? Okay, the book of life. Okay. When it says a time of trouble such as never before, okay, what is that time? Jacob's trouble, okay? Things are going to get severely bad. Once that MOTB get made manifest, hey, it's going to go down, man. Thermonuclear destruction is coming, okay? But before all that, the build up, okay, hey, it's going to be bad. It's going to be the worst time ever, okay? Worse than 70 AD, worse than the transatlantic slave trade, worse than the Boston bomb, everything, the Boston massacre. It's gonna be worse than all that, man. Okay, it's going to be worse than that. Okay, it's going to be a lot of tragedies, a lot of death. Okay, it's coming. Okay, and that's why the Lord is going to give us that divine intervention. Okay, that divine intervention, Salakia. Okay, so Salakia, let me. But Salakia. But so hey, we are warning you, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, that this devil is about to make his move. Okay, and if you're not taking heed now, hey, you are fitted for destruction. Okay, now let's sit on that. Let's get the book of Revelation, chapter 12, and verse 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Okay? So, hey, this devil is coming down with that great wrath, man. Okay? Because guess what? He already got the traps laid out. Okay? He got this program with the TSA to be able to travel. Okay? Soon that's going to be made mandatory where you going to have this device to be able to travel, okay? Because your passport, your identification, and everything is going to be on it, okay? But guess what? It's all a trap because this devil's poison, once again, once a serpent bites you, okay, it just waits and waits until you become weak, okay? Now, this is a spiritual aspect because it's this serpent that bit some of these Babylonians, okay? Because he got into your mind and got you in a trick bag, okay? Thinking that, oh, okay, this is the normal, okay? Basically, he got y'all weak and susceptible, okay, to accept all things, okay? So that's how you know this devil is about to make his move. Okay, because once a serpent bite its prey and its prey is weak enough, then it eats it, then it devours it. Okay. So that's what this devil did, man. He bit y'all with his poison. Now he's going to make his move. Now he's going to devour. Okay. All right. Let's sit on that. Because the revert refers to him as the dragon, an old serpent. Okay. Let's get another one. Let's get that in because this is what's coming. Second Ezra chapter 16. All right. Second Ezra chapter 16 and verse starting verse 18. And it says, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, and beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Right? These are all the beginnings of sorrows. Yahweh quoted it in Matthew the 24th chapter. These are the beginnings of sorrows. Okay? And you notice that it says the beginning of sorrows, the great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death. Okay? These are all the beginnings of the troubles to come. Okay? All right? That's why Ezra's question is, what shall I do when these evils come? Okay? What shall I do? Okay? But continue on verse 19. Behold, famine and plague and tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for a minute, but for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Right? So our people, and these people here, okay, the so-called blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans, and they're just you simple-minded people within Babylon. Okay, y'all not mindful of the destruction that's coming. Okay, verse 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they should think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evil grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Right? You think you are in good case because they implementing these new technologies. They implementing these new ways of making things quicker, making things more efficient, but not seeing that there is something behind it. Okay, not seeing that there is something behind that. Okay, that the devil got y'all in the trick bag, thinking that this is okay because it makes it more faster. We can be able to get in and get out and not have to worry about pulling our wallet out and losing our wallet. Hey, this is all a facade. Okay, it's a trick. It's something it's to make you think it's good, but in actuality, it's a trick. Okay, that's why it says, "Behold, victuals shall be good cheap upon the earth." Okay, because now, they making it to be able to travel cheap now. Okay, some places cheap, but guess what? That if you seeing things like this, there's something behind it. That means, the scriptures tell you the evils shall grow. The evils are growing, man. Okay, all right. So that's it on that. But let's end it off on this. Revelation chapter 13 and verse 15 through. I'm going to start on 16, so like 16 through 18. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Okay, what is that mark? It's the charagma. Okay, which is the incision. Okay, let's get in the blue letter. Okay, for edification's sake, because we got to constantly go into this. Okay, Revelation 13, verse 16. Let's read what the name for mark is. It's charagma, okay, which is a stamp or imprinted mark. Okay, so guess what? That stamp or that imprinted mark, the charagma or kuragma or churagma, okay, is coming. Okay, it's going to be made mandatory. Okay, what we just read in the article is a forerunner to what's going to come. It's a forerunner to what is going to be made mandatory for everyone. Okay, that's the hour of temptation. Okay, that's going to come. All right. Now, going back into the Revelation 13, it says, and he causes all, both small and great, okay? Those that have low status in the society and those that have high status in the society, small and great, rich and poor, okay? Those that are rich, okay, they gonna have to receive the mark. Those that are poor, it's gonna be mandatory for the poor to receive the mark, okay? Free and bond, those that are free and those that are locked up, it's going to be made so mandatory to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, okay? The imprint or a stamp, okay? Which it means that it is going to be made a cut under your hand, okay? An incision, okay? Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark of the name or of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. His number is 666. Okay, so hey, once again, all roads lead to the mark of the beast. Okay, just in that article alone, just letting you know where they are at with it. Okay, so just to know, let your brothers and sisters know, hey, it's here. Okay, it's only a matter of time where they just implement it into society, make it optional at first, then make it full-blown mandatory, because that's how they gonna do it. The Yab was the test run of it, man. To seeing how gullible you people were. Now, it's the people that are yabbed up, y'all chances of taking the MOTB are very high. Okay, now if you are in the truth and you took the MOTB, if you took the Yab, hey, pray that Yahweh Shah has mercy on you, okay? Because he wasn't in the know, okay? But for those that know and you still go with it, hey, that's your destruction that is coming. So with that, I pray and hope this lesson edifying to those that may watch, giving them honor, no glory, no praise is due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakadash. Dabba is a great minister and apostles will teach us and rule well. Until next time, to that video, Shalom, Corn Sharala, by the ball.